Rumors have been circulating on social media lately that the king of waltz, André Rieu, is battling a serious illness, and what's even more shocking is that his son has reportedly said goodbye. Is this true, or is it just an exaggerated rumor? And what is André Rieu's health condition? Find out the whole truth in this video. Don't look away, because the next part will reveal never-before-seen details. Facing a serious health challenge. In the early days of 2025, the classical music community was suddenly stirred by a series of shocking news surrounding the health of the famous Dutch pianist André Rieu. A series of titles, such as André Rieu battling terminal illness, or Farewell from his son Pierre Rieu, suddenly appeared on YouTube channels and unofficial websites. Although there was no official confirmation, these posts with sensational titles quickly attracted hundreds of thousands of views and shares, creating a wave of rumors spreading strongly on social networks. The origin of rumors started from several foreign YouTube channels specializing in the topics of celebrities falling ill, passing away, breaking up, notably channels from the Philippines, India, and the US. A video titled "The Final Days of André Rieu" has attracted more than 2 million views in just 1 week, even though the content is just an old image of him with an AI voice with unclear information. Subsequent posts even added the detail that his son Pierre Rieu appeared in front of the media to say goodbye to his father, leading many fans to believe that the legendary conductor is in the final stages of his life. Notably, some posts also claimed that the Rieu family is preparing for the last days, making the atmosphere even heavier in the fan community. Some TikToks from fan page accounts have combined old clips, such as the touching moment of Pierre Rieu speaking about his father's career with sad background music, and titles implying the end is near. This combination can easily mislead viewers, especially those who do not follow the official news closely. In addition, the factor that made the rumor spread quickly was André Rieu's notable absence from performances since the end of 2024. Several shows in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland were cancelled or postponed, with the reason simply noted as personal health problems. This, combined with the fact that he is 75 years old, made it easier for many people to believe that his health was having serious problems. Although the event organizer did not give a detailed explanation, many people assumed that this was a sign that he was preparing to withdraw. It is worth noting that during the time the rumor spread, both André Rieu and his son, Pierre, remained silent on social media platforms. André Rieu's official Facebook page only updated old performance videos, without any direct statements about his current health condition. This was interpreted by some fans as a sign of avoiding the truth, while others argued that his family had every right to keep their personal life private, especially if he was actually undergoing treatment. Up to now, no mainstream media channels such as BBC, Reuters, or Dutch newspapers such as NRC, De Telegraaf, have confirmed or reported on André Rieu's critical condition. Major fan pages, such as André Rieu Fans Global or the official fan group in Australia, have also spoken out to warn about fake news, calling on fans to trust only reputable sources and not share unverified content. From an objective perspective, it can be seen that this rumor has been exaggerated through multiple layers of social media based on isolated events and easily influenced emotions. Temporary absences, old photos, a few statements by his son in an old interview, all were rearranged into a tearful story to attract attention, even though there was no evidence that André Rieu was facing a serious illness. But is this rumor credible? When checking official sources, the truth seems to be completely the opposite. So, is André Rieu battling a terminal illness as rumored? Let's check out the clearest and most accurate facts right below. Verifying the source. In the age of fast-moving social media, it is not uncommon for a rumor to have a far-reaching impact in just a few hours. In the case of renowned violinist André Rieu, the rumor that he was fighting a serious illness and receiving a farewell from his son caused considerable anxiety among his global fan community. However, a close examination of official and reputable sources revealed that this was just an unverified rumor and even showed signs of fabrication. First and foremost, all of André Rieu's official channels have mentioned any serious health issues. Hypersonale, i.e. André Rieu.com, which is updated with all information related to his tours, personal activities and news, is still operating normally. Recent posts have been positive, including behind-the-scenes photos, videos shared with the orchestra, and especially information about ticket sales for new shows. This is rare when an artist is in a serious illness or preparing to stop performing. In addition, Pierre Rieu, son of André Rieu and chief production director for the Johann Strauss Orchestra, has not made any statements on social media, in interviews, or through the press about his father's breakup or deteriorating health. Those who follow Pierre's media channels say that he is still actively promoting shows, working with the crew, and even sharing his pride in his father in many recent posts. The complete silence on the topic of goodbye is important evidence to refute the rumor. One of the basic criteria for verifying the authenticity of important information is to see if reputable media outlets have published anything. In this case, major news agencies such as BBC, Reuters, Dutch News, NL, NOS, Netherlands, or the world's leading entertainment sites such as Variety, The Guardian, and People magazine did not have any articles related to André Rieu's illness or negative health information. This is very remarkable because if something big happened, especially to an artist of his caliber, these news agencies would certainly have published articles, issued statements, or at least responded from family representatives. Most of the articles mentioning André Rieu recently were positive interviews, reviews of successful tours, or inspiring behind-the-scenes content from the world-class concerts he organized in Europe. Not only has André Rieu remained silent about the rumor, but his team is also actively implementing the performance schedule for 2025 and 2026. On the official website, his performance schedule has been planned until mid-2026, with prominent destinations such as Frankfurt, Hamburg, Birmingham, London, Sydney, Melbourne, Antwerp, RP. Each event has a direct ticket sales link, with specific seating capacity and ticket prices publicly announced. This shows that there are no plans to cancel or postpone, which would certainly happen if the health rumors were true. Notably, some shows are even marked sold out, proving the strong trust from the public as well as the stability of his artistic activities. This is the most vivid proof denying the negative rumors. Not long ago, André Rieu appeared in a special behind-the-scenes video, celebrating with the entire Johann Strauss Orchestra the 100th concert at the Vrijthof Square, an iconic venue in Maastricht, his hometown. In this video, he not only shared his joy but also directly thanked his fans, with a strong voice, high spirits, and a bright smile. The video was filmed openly, without any deep editing, further reinforcing that André Rieu showed absolutely no signs of declining health as the rumors had spread. With the wave of rumors spreading rapidly, many people are asking, did André Rieu's son, Pierre, say goodbye to his father? And why does his name keep appearing in confusing posts? Let's find out Pierre Rieu's real role in this story. Pierre Rieu's role. Pierre Rieu, André Rieu's eldest son, is not only a family member, but also plays a pivotal role in his father's artistic career. As the production director of the Johann Strauss Orchestra, Pierre is behind the scenes, coordinating all the behind-the-scenes work and scheduling André Rieu's global performances. Therefore, any statement from Pierre carries great weight, especially when it comes to his father's health or performance plans. However, in the recent spread of rumors about André Rieu suffering from a serious illness and preparing to leave the stage, no statement from Pierre Rieu has been confirmed as true. There has been no press release, no personal post on Pierre's social media or official channels regarding André's farewell or serious health condition. So what has suddenly drawn the name Pierre Rieu into the wave of rumors? Part of the story stems from an old article from 2019 in which Pierre said he was concerned about his father's health due to his busy schedule and advancing age. However, this statement has been taken out of context and has been quoted without verification in TikTok videos or unofficial blogs, making it seem like it was made in 2025. Fueling the fire is a widely shared photo that shows André Rieu looking haggard, thin, and tired. However, upon closer inspection, the photo was taken from a behind-the-scenes video shot in 2020, when he had a mild case of the virus and was forced to take a few weeks off tour. The original video made no mention of a serious illness or condition, and he returned to the stage shortly after. It was the combination of an old statement and a distorted image that made it easy for the online community, especially those who did not closely follow official channels, to be lured into a seemingly true story. The rumor spread quickly, with Pierre becoming an unwitting, tacit confirmation figure, even though he had made absolutely no new statements recently. Is this the first time that André Rieu's health has caused concern? In fact, throughout his decades-long career, he has had to leave the stage temporarily many times due to health reasons. Before the recent rumors spread, what health problems did André Rieu have? Let's take a look back at the times he was forced to stop and the times he came back stronger. Rumors of a serious illness may have made fans even more worried, because this is not the first time André's health has been the subject of discussion. But what happened in the past will show a clearer and more realistic picture of who he is. Previous health challenges. Throughout a career spanning more than 4 decades, André Rieu has become known not only for his extraordinary musical talent and ability to connect emotionally with a global audience, but also as a resilient artist, one who has repeatedly overcome personal health challenges to continue to dedicate himself to his art. One of the most worrying moments for fans came in 2010, when André abruptly announced the cancellation of a series of summer performances, including major events in Germany, Austria, and Australia. The cause was identified as acute labyrinthitis, a condition that causes balance disorders, dizziness, and nausea, making conducting and standing on stage for long periods impossible. In a statement to his fans, he shared, "I am very sad to have to make this decision, but my current health does not allow me to perform. I hope to recover soon and return to my beloved audience." The recovery period lasted several months. During this time, concerns began to spread in the European media about the possibility that he might retire early due to his illness. But eventually, André made a spectacular comeback in early 2011, with a booming tour in Australia where he was applauded by the audience when he returned to the stage for the first time since his absence. During the height of the pandemic, like most artists around the world, André Rieu was forced to cancel and postpone more than 100 shows across Europe, America, and Australia. His usually tight and regular schedule was abruptly interrupted, creating an unprecedented gap in his career since the 1980s. Some people began to speculate about his health when he was not seen on stage for a long time. The situation was further misinterpreted when a few backstage photos showing him with a serious face and a slightly slow gait were widely shared on social media, raising concerns that he was facing a serious illness. However, the reality shows that André is completely healthy and he is only following the isolation and social distancing measures according to international health regulations. During that time, He and his production team also took advantage of the opportunity to perform online concerts, release new DVDs, and maintain connections with audiences via social media platforms. Despite health difficulties or obstacles from the pandemic, André Rieu has always been a model of a spectacular comeback. At 75, he still conducts orchestras, plays the violin, and leads the program throughout hour-long concerts, not an easy task for an artist of his age. Not only that, but he also regularly posts funny behind-the-scenes videos, showing his optimism and undiminished passion for music. Humorous conversations with the audience, warm smiles, and impromptu performances with his son Pierre Rieu are all living proof that he is still living every moment with music. So, is this rumor likely to be true? Upon closer inspection, the likelihood of this rumor being true is very low, as there has been no official confirmation from reputable sources or his own family. Currently, André Rieu's official website is constantly updating information about new concerts in 2025 and early 2026. Tickets for shows are still on sale in Germany, the UK, and Australia, indicating that his performance schedule has not been interrupted due to health reasons. In addition, his son Pierre Rieu, who is rumored to have said goodbye, has not made any statements, either on social media or in the media. The evidence shared in the rumor is also unreliable. A viral image showing André Rieu looking disfigured is a screenshot from a backstage video in 2020 when he was recovering from a mild case of the virus. In addition, an old article from 2019 saying that Pierre was worried about his father's health was also reshared as if it were new information, which could easily confuse the public. Although there is no clear basis, this rumor still spread very quickly, partly because André Rieu is 75 years old this year, and in 2024 he appears less in public than usual. Fans are worried and easily caught up in sensational headlines like farewell, terminal illness, which appear everywhere on YouTube, TikTok, and some unofficial websites. It is the emotional effect and regretful psychology that makes many people easily believe this is true. In short, there is no solid evidence that André Rieu is suffering from a serious illness or is about to retire from the stage. If there is anything unusual, major news agencies such as BBC, Reuters, Dutch news, or reputable entertainment channels will be the first to report it. Therefore, fans should be cautious before sharing or believing in unverified content. What do you think about this rumor? Is it just a misunderstanding, or is there something we don't know? If there was anything you would say to André Rieu and his family right now, what would it be? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.